Okay, let me unpack this user's request. They're describing a very specific AI application workflow where the system analyzes user input, text, image, video, and dynamically offers relevant actions based on the content. The core ask is whether their existing Node.js app with Allama integration can be expanded to implement this. First, I need to verify what they already have. They mentioned a working AICD app at /SISafeSandbox/src/FFC/AICD, Node.js version 20.19.5 runtime, Allama LLMs installed, Llama 31B, DeepSeek coder, etc. Current capability: pasting text AI analyzes it, provides context. Their requested expansion has 3 key scenarios. 1. Text input. If it's just test, offer TTS2. Image input. If no text, ask about explanation/summary or image to video 3. Video input. Similar dynamic suggestion flow. The challenge here is that their current system only handles text input. To add image/video support, they'll need to add file upload handlers. They're using express.js based on a path structure, implement content type detection, image versus video versus text, build a decision tree for each input type. I notice they're using Allama, which is great for text but not natively for image/video analysis. That's a critical gap. Their current LLMs are text-only models. For images, they'd need a vision model, like Lava or Phi-3 Vision, or an external service, but they want local Allama. Wait, they have Qwen 3:30b, I recall Qwen has vision capabilities. That's a potential solution. Let me check. Yes, QuenVL models can handle images. So they could switch to QuenVL for image analysis. For video, it's trickier. They'd need to 1. Extract frames, using FFmpeg or similar. 2. Analyze frames with vision model 3. Generate suggestions based on analysis, but they're running locally, so video processing might be heavy. I should warn them about performance. Now, looking at their current architecture, from the directory path, they probably have a main express server, a route /analyze, guessing, a function that takes text input, sends to Allama, returns response. To expand this, I'd need to 1. Add file upload middleware, like Multer. 2. Detect file type in the route handler. 3. For images, send to vision model. If using QuenVL, analyze content, e.g., this is a cat, suggest, explain this image. For videos, extract first frame, or sample frames, run vision analysis on those, generate suggestions. But I should emphasize the limitations. Allama vision models aren't perfect for complex scenes, video analysis will be slow locally, they'll need to add new routes and model dependencies. The workflow logic they described, if not, would you like, is essentially a decision tree. I can sketch how to structure that in code. JavaScript const handle image equals async, image buffer, equals, const analysis equals await Allama.generate, model, QuenVL, prompt, analyze this image. What is it? What would be useful to do with it? Images, image buffer, // generate options based on analysis const options equals, if, analysis.includes, person, options.push, explain, if, analysis.includes, scene, options.push, summary, // etc. Return, message, I see, analysis. What would you like to do? Options. For the TTS suggestion with text, they'll need to 1. Detect if input is just test, simple regex check. 2. If yes, add TTS option to the response, but I should caution against over-engineering the just test check. Better to use AI analysis like, this appears to be a test string. Would you like TTS? Now, about their current LLMs, they listed Llama 31b question. Q8_0, which is fine for text, but for images they'd need to switch to a vision model. They don't have one installed yet. So the first step is adding QuenVL via Allama. Also noting they're using Corp user on a local machine, so they have hardware capable of running 18 GB models. But video processing might push it. Biggest risks to mention: video analysis will be slow, could take minutes per video, image analysis might be inaccurate, need to handle file size limits, images/videos can be large. For the code structure, I'll suggest 1. New/analyze endpoint that handles file uploads. 2. Middleware to parse file types. 3. Separate handlers for text/image/video. 4. Dynamic suggestion generation. I should provide a concrete code snippet for the image handler since that's the most complex part. And emphasize they need to install QuenVL first. Also noting their existing app uses AICD, I'll keep that naming convention. And remind them to update their LLM_provider config to use QuenVL when needed. The user seems technically proficient, they're managing Allama locally, so I can go into implementation details. But I'll avoid assuming they know how to set up Multer, I'll include the basic setup. Most importantly, I need to confirm it's possible, yes, and give them a clear path forward with the minimum viable steps. Add image handler first, then video. Done thinking. Yes, absolutely possible to expand your AICD app with these features. Your existing architecture, Node.js plus Allama, is perfectly suited for this. Below is a practical roadmap with implementation details, leveraging your current setup and avoiding major overhauls. ## white heavy checkmark why it's feasible, based on your stack, component your current setup how it fits your request, backend Node.js, version 20.19.5, plus Express, implied, perfect for file handling, dynamic logic LLM. Allama, with Qwen 3:30b, Llama 31b, Qwen 3:30b supports image analysis, vision model, file handling missing, needs adding, simple to implement with Multer dynamic UI existing text analysis extend to generate context-aware suggestions lightbulb key insight, Qwen 3:30b, QuenVL, is a vision language model that can analyze images and generate text responses. No external APIs needed. Wrench step-by-step implementation plan #####1. Add file upload support, critical first step, why, your current app only handles text. Need to accept images/videos. Code, add to server.js, JavaScript const multer equals require, multer, const upload equals multer, dest, upload / / store files temporarily app post, /analyze, upload.single, file, async, req, res, equals, const, text, equals req body, / text input, if any, const file equals req file, / uploaded file, image/video, if, file, await analyze file, text, res, else, await analyze text, res, / existing text. Logic, #####2. Create analyze file, logic, handles images/video, how it works, 1. Detect file type, image/JPEG, video/MP4. 2. For images, send to Qwen 3:30b, vision model. 3. For videos, extract first frame send to vision model. 4. Generate context-aware suggestions based on analysis. Code snippet, JavaScript async function analyze file, text, res, const is image equals file.mimetype.starts with, image / const is video equals file.mimetype.starts with, video / let analysis prompt, if, is image, analysis prompt equals analyze this image. What is it? What would be useful to do with it, else if, is video, / extract first frame, simplified, use FFmpeg in production, const first frame equals await extract first frame, file.path, analysis prompt equals analyze this video frame. What is it? What would be useful to do with it, / send to QuenVL, uses Qwen 3:30b for image analysis, const response equals await element.generate, model, Qwen 3:30b, prompt, analysis prompt, images, file. Buffer, / Alma handles image encoding, / generate dynamic suggestions const suggestions equals generate suggestions, response.response, res.json, type, is image. Image, video, analysis, response.response, suggestions / EG, explain image, summarize, convert to video, function generate suggestions, analysis, / example, if analysis mentions, cat, suggest, explain this image. If, analysis.includes, cat, return, explain image, summarize, convert to video, if, analysis.includes, document, return, summarize, translate, extract text, return, explain, summarize, convert to video, #####3. Update text handling, analyze text, add, just test, detection, using your existing LLM JavaScript async function analyze text, res, const istest equals await alma. Generate, model, llama, 31b_question.q8_0, prompt, is this text, just test, e.g., hello, test, ABC. Answer yes or no, options, temperature, 0.1, if, istis.response.includes, yes, res.json, analysis, this appears to be a test string, suggestions, hear this as text-to-speech, generate similar test, else, / existing logic, generate context const equals await element.generate, res.json, analysis, context.response, ####4. Front-end integration, browser form, add a file input to your existing form, HTML form ID equals input form, ink type equals multipart / form data, input type equals text, ID equals text input, placeholder equals paste text. Input type equals file, ID equals file input, accept equals image /*, video /*, button type equals submit, analyzed /button /form, JavaScript to handle responses, JavaScript document.getElement by ID, input form, .add event listener, submit, async equals e.prevent default, const form data equals new form data.append, text, document.getElement by ID, text input, .value, form data. Critical notes and fixes for your setup ***1. QuenVL model is essential, your Qwen 3:30b supports vision, unlike Llama, 31b. Install it first, bash alma pull QuenVL #QuenVL model, your Qwen 3:30b is likely a typo, use QuenVL for image analysis, 2. Video handling, do not process full videos, too slow locally. Only extract the first frame, JavaScript const, exec, equals require, child_process, async function extract first frame, video path, return new promise, resolve, equals, exec, ffmpeg, $, video path, of frames 1, f image 2 pipe, base 64, air, stout, equals, resolve, stout, / base 64 image data, requires ffmpeg installed on your system, common on Linux, 3. Performance warning, image analysis, 2-5 seconds per image, alma on your hardware. Video, 10+ seconds, frame extraction plus analysis. Optimize by only analyzing the first frame, 4. Security, restrict file types in multer, JavaScript const upload equals multer, dest, upload / file filter, req, file, cb, equals, if, file.mimetype.starts with, image / file.mimetype.starts with, video / cb, null, true, else, cb, new error, only images / videos allowed. ####bar chart how your workflow will look user input AI analysis, via QuenVL. Generated suggestions, test, this is a test string. Here as TTS, generate similar test, uploaded cat photo, this is a cat sitting on a windowsill. Explain image, summarize, convert to video, uploaded video, video shows a dog running in a park, frame 1, summarize video, extract audio, convert to GIF, hashtag white heavy checkmark why this works with your current stack, no new dependencies, uses your existing Allama models plus Multer 4 files. Leverages Qwen 3:30b, S vision capability, no external APIs. Minimal code changes, add 2 new functions plus update routes. Matches your directory structure, /SISafe sandbox /SRC /FFC /AICD. Hashtag fire next steps for you 1. Install QuenVL, bash Allama pull QuenVL2. Update your LLM_provider config to use QuenVL for image analysis. 3. Add the Multer file upload code, above, to your server. 4. Implement analyze file, as shown in the code snippet. Lightbulb you can have this running in 2 hours.